I started by cutting a piece of wire into 1/3 and 2/3. On a 1/3 portion, I made a little loop at one end. And on the 2/3 portion, I made 2 loops around the middle of the 2/3. I then placed the 1/3 loop in between the two 2/3 loops, and I held that together with a pair of pliers. And I just started braiding. This is a standard 3-strand braid. So now we have 3 loops and a little bit of braid. So I'm hammering these guys nice and flat, both by hammering on its flat surface as well as on its side. The hammering process is going to even out the braid a little bit, and by making it flat, it's going to give it a more distinct look. And don't forget to get the very end. This is the part that's going to hook onto the 3 loops. Here I'm just shaping the ring around a mandrel. I'm sure any sort of a cylinder will do. I'm going to trim off some of these excess wire. I'm going to poke those 3 wires through the loops that I had made earlier. It's going to make sure everything's pulled in nice and tight. I then trimmed off the excess pieces of wire and then tucked them all in nicely. And then it's back onto the mandrel, a little bit of hammering to make sure the ring is nice and round. Uh-oh, something's about to go wrong. Something unexpected happened during filming. This little piece broke off that was attached here. This occurred probably because this copper got too brittle as I was hammering it. This is my 6th attempt at making a braided ring. This one turned out alright. I can still see a lot of places for improvement, which is good. So for this one, to finish it, all I'm going to do is take a file and take off some of those rough edges. And I'm going to sand with 600 grit sandpaper both the inside and the outside. That's going to give it a more uniform look and a more uniform feel. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little project. Next week I'm going to try to find time to cast this into epoxy. So I hope you'll join me for that.